Hey bestie, if you want to see how I achieved this spring design, then keep on watching. Welcome besties. In today's video, we're doing just the design. I actually already did my fill on my nails. So we're going to get right into the design, which we are using our airbrush. I finally got an airbrush machine. I got my airbrush machine from Amazon, of course, you guys. I have it linked down below for you. With my machine, I only use acetone and gel polish. Now, there are specific airbrush like ink colors that you can use. I'm not into that yet. So we're just going to do the gel polish and acetone. Now, with this pink, it is a lighter color, so I did try to put a little bit more in just so that the pigment will show up. But once you put your gel polish in with the acetone, you just want to stir it up and make sure it's not clumped up or stuck to the bottom or anything. Now, when you airbrush, I do recommend testing out the color to make sure it's the correct pigment and everything for you on the paper towel. Once that's okay, you can go ahead and start airbrushing your nail. You want to make sure you're not too close, you guys. If you're too close, it'll basically like separate. It'll splatter, if that makes sense. So you want to make sure you're farther enough away. And also, you guys, you're going to do layers. So don't worry about it being too light or you can't see it. You're going to do layers. So after you airbrush one layer, put it in the lamp for, I do 60 seconds always, and then take it out and do another layer. And you do as many layers. I think I do 3 for each nail since these are pastel colors. I might have did 4 for my thumb, you guys, because you can see my base is pink and then I'm putting pink on top. So with this set, since I'm changing colors every nail, I have to clean it out every time. And I just put a paper towel in there, get all the excess liquid out, and then I also turn it on and run the air through it until there's no more liquid. And then we can start over and we get some more acetone and we can put our next gel color in, which is our blue. Y'all, please mind my voice this video. I am sick doing this voiceover. Probably the worst time to do a voiceover, but I want you guys to have a video. So don't cut for my voice if I sound a little crazy, scratchy, dried up in the throat, okay? One tip with airbrushing, make sure you have it all mixed up, you guys. That's why you see me mixing it up for so long, because the gel sometimes can slide to the bottom and stick to the bottom. So you make sure you stir that up very, very well. Now we're going to follow the same steps. We're going to test it out on the paper towel before we airbrush our nail. And once we airbrush, you'll see the darker pigments come up, of course, so you'll kind of know where to work with it. But yeah, you guys want to make sure you're not too close, because if you can see when I'm airbrushing it on, it just glides on shiny. It's not separating itself, so that's how you know you're a good distance away. Also, in between each layer before you cure, make sure you clean around your skin to make sure you get all the gel polish off. That way it's not drying up on your skin. And we're going to do the same steps of cleaning it up by getting the liquid out with the paper towel first, and then we're going to turn it on, run the air through it to get all the extra liquid out, and then fill it back up as you need to, you guys. It's really repeating itself because I'm doing a different color every single nail. It's literally putting the acetone in, color it, spray, clean it, you know, same thing over and over again.
Just don't get it if there's nothing at all. We've been together, oh, we've been together, but separate's always better when there's feelings involved. It's what they say is then what makes love exception. So why I eat that lunch, she keep that booty, she keep that pump, that natural beauty, yeah. If you could see it from the phone, tell you see it from the
Also, y'all, if you can see in the background, I kind of lined up all the colors that I matched together. I do have a wide variety of colors in acrylic and gel polish, so that's how I was able to get all my colors to match so well. But yeah, you guys, I kind of like pre-planned that out so that way every color matched. This yellow is the Young Nails, dang, I forgot what it's called, but it's a thicker pigment. So I did use a lot more because it was yellow, but I really didn't need to use that much because it's a thicker pigment.
Bend that ass over, doors, you bring it back, back, back. I'm a big dog trying to eat the kitty cat. I'ma slide in the way it fit. I can tell we match. All up on my racks, hella cheese. I don't for rats. Big crib in Hollywood, I don't even that. Come relax, let it attack. Get you wanna act. Take a look with the pop, wipe the pain away. Juicy and it's tighter than a virgin, like McDonald's say. I love when you give it and I love when you don't. Hit me with the grease, I mean sometimes you won't. Tell me don't with no is you know. Nah, you got it, yeah, you got it, baby. Bust it on the floor.
I keep it juicy, I eat that lunch. She keep that booty, booty. She keep that pump. That knows she beauty.
So far everything is looking good with this yellow. Now I think it was on this last layer where I went too close, and you'll be able to see it throughout the rest of the video that it's like splattered a little bit because the air pressure was too close to my nail. That's what I mean by you can't be too close when airbrushing.
He eat that up and in the night. He see that in the dark and in the right. He keep it running like it pump. He need her up beneath the thighs. He eat that up and in the night. He see that in the dark and in the right. He keep it running.
Y'all, this orange is like my favorite finger. I wish I would have did this like on my middle finger or something, but this orange is gorgeous. And I usually never use this gel polish in orange because it's so bright, but it's so pretty, especially for spring. I think I'm going to do a whole set with all orange, and I think my best friend is going to be the nominee that I'm going to do it on. But you guys, I am going to do all orange with this orange and the powder. Cold, I love it. Alright, y'all, so now that I'm done with all the airbrush, I am going to go in with the layer of matte coat. Reason being is because monomer will eat up gel polish. So since I'm going in with 3D Flowers, which is going to use the monomer, I want to make sure that I protect my airbrush with a layer. It could have been base coat, but I feel like that was pointless, so I did matte coat to help with putting on the 3D Flowers, so it just goes on a little bit smoother. Alright, so we're starting with our pink flowers, and first things first, I put acetone in my monomer. Y'all see me almost put it in the powder? I don't know what I was doing. For all my 3D flowers, I always use my favorite brush, the Pana 3D brush in a size 4, and I have that link down below. So I put acetone in my monomer so that way it dries up the acrylic. When you're working with flowers, you don't want your petals to run, so acetone will help dry it up quicker and make it stay in place for you. Majority of the time when I do flowers, I always have a little rhinestone in the middle or more than one. These I'm only using one, and I glued it on with my Zule bling adhesive, of course. Now we're going to get into our flowers, you guys. Now, usually when I do my petals, I like a decent size bead, not too small, not too large. And you really just want to mess around with it. I love pressing in the middle to kind of flare it out. That's like my favorite thing. And also, woo, y'all, being sick and talking is a struggle. But I personally like the 3D flowers that have the indentation in the middle. So that's how I do my flowers, where I press the middle out and then still round the outside of it if it's a rounded flower. And yeah, y'all, that flowers dry typically quick when you have the correct amount of acetone in your monomer. So you shouldn't have to worry about it running all over the place. And if it is, just add some more acetone. And also, one thing I learned the hard way with doing 3D flowers, if you are using a rhinestone to center your flower, do not put your bead too close to the rhinestone because that's going to make you do so much more work. Put it a little bit further back, and then you can move the acrylic closer if you need to, but don't put it right on top of the rhinestone. It's going to look crazy. It's going to not be shiny. So make sure you move it back a little bit. Like if you see where I place my beads at, you may think they're too far away, but I just push the acrylic closer so that way it looks like the flowers growing out of the rhinestone.
Don't take it personal, baby. Love on my lady, love to my lady. Why you bother me? Why you bother me? Why you bother me? Last time I checked, you were the one that left me like my side of road. That's that most city, that side that you can't go around at night. You like to get me high, you don't want no one beside you. You like when I make fire, say the flame can make you fire. Let me come inside you, let me plant that seed inside you. That's the distance, only thing that's the whip. Only thing that was real, only thing I can feel. So why you bother me, why you bother me? Trying to catch you real weak. Show me why you're crying, how can it big deal? When you gave me something I don't really feel, but you knew that already. When I found you on the ground, you were jogging. Now you call me to my yard, uninvited. Can you see me on the edge? I'm not. If the world was ending, would you cry or would you try to get me? Tell me now, I want you to be clear, yeah. Tell me now, I need you to be clear, yeah. I will wait for you, for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you. Girl, babe, can you put the time on a rewind? Yeah. Help me understand, can you tell me now why you made a war that we're fighting now? I And you fall and you run when you see my big guns. Run around, run away as the rebel comes out. There you go, call on me. When you call me, I come. But then you go again. With your deaf ears, open your mind to the sound of the trumpet. What do you want from a life of the hopeless? Now yeah, you want, you're begging and crying. I want to fly, yeah, I'm flying to morning. Running away to the land of discovery. Running away from the suffering, I'm gone, yeah. Running away from the darkness, I'm out, yeah. I had done all the limits, going way beyond the noise in your feelings. When you speak, all I can hear is silence. Running back from all the pain and violence. Big tunes, now it's big tunes, I'm kidding. Crying out from the shine, now come on in. Fall down when you see me, you know that I was there for you. I will wait for you, for you. I will wait for you. I will wait for you.
I remember when we started texting. I was playing it cool, you was flexing. I know I wasn't the only one you messed with, but it was good, I was on to the next one. I remember when you started checking up, boy, you must have learned your lesson. Trying to tell me how I always was a blessing. Stayed in the LAS, but you guessed it. Yeah, I got you. Too bad I'm vibing, nigga, I'd be fine without you. Guess you found out all them other hoes wasn't about you. And now you're gonna waste your time chasing me. Nigga, please. Ain't no need to waste your time being caught up over me. Nigga, please. I don't wanna hear about it. You can tell your friends about it. Go tell your friends about it. Tell them about it. Tell them what you know, what you see. You thought you was a nigga fucking bitches. Now you wishing you was with me, living life so true. Even on your friend that I was cool with. They don't know that you be on that bullshit. Even though they didn't think that I was stupid, you did. But I ain't tripping, just don't push it. It's cool, I'ma focus on my vision. Cause you only get one pass and you used it. You used it, amusement. So funny how you used to flex, how'd you lose it? Now you look so stupid. And it's so amusing. Your effort is so useless. And now you're gonna waste your time chasing me. Nigga, please. Ain't no need to waste your time being caught up over me. Nigga, please. I don't wanna hear about it. You can tell your friends about it. Tell your friends about it. Tell your friends about it. What you see, how I roll, how I did it on the low. Tell them niggas, tell them bitches, tell them niggas I'm just living. Tell them now you thought you was the nigga fucking bitches. Now you wishing you were with me, living life so chill. Oh, what the fuck was you thinking? You probably wasn't even thinking. Oh shit. Now you gotta tell your friends about it. Gotta tell them how you fucked up on the inside.
All right, y'all. So right here, you can kind of see up close on the airbrush part where I told you guys I sprayed it too close and you can see like the little splatters in the yellow. I'm not really too worried about it, but I just wanted to show you guys that it can happen if you airbrush too close.
She just let me know, but it sure no fit. It ain't safe round here, but she's still gonna hold on. It ain't safe round here, but she doesn't run from bad lust, guns, drugs, violence, lust, guns, drugs, violence. Ooh, won't let you go, go, go. Won't let you go, 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 go. Your mama warned you about fussing too. Tell you the truth, she ain't lying to you. Baby, you said you ain't scared. Oh girl, I love how you care. I'll put your love on the pedestal. Whatever you want, I'ma get it for you. Hop in the whip, we can go ski. Show you the city that made me like this. Made me like this. Made me hoop out and sing. 21st Street. See, your mom told you about this side. It could get ugly. I'm just a boy from the east side. Do you love me? Your mom told you about this side. It could get ugly. I'm just a boy from the east side. I'm just saying I can be, yeah, that one that you call, that you talk to, girl. I'll share my world with you. You gonna waste your time, waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. You gonna waste you while you need, waste your time. You could have all the space. If you got time to waste, waste it. And I ain't worried about them. Girl, you want it, I see. And I am who I am. And I be where I be. If you ever hit me on a late night, I'll give you a clear mind. Might give you some insight. I'll share my world with you. You're gonna waste your time, yeah. Waste your time. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. You're gonna waste your time. Waste your time. You can have all the space. All that you need. It's no pressure. If you got time to waste, waste it. Close your eyes to get away. Just pay my night and I'll arrange it. Beautiful, girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless, yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah, the 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a start. It get plenty things kind of life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck is chess games, cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple ring prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting, and the pessimist gold medalist left the magnum just so they not collecting my specimens down.
That's when you believe it. That's when you believe it. Believe you won't deceive it. That's when you believe it. That's when you believe it. Believe you won't deceive it.
Times you better forgive me. Let me know everything will be okay. Even if I come out like everything I did. Just a little machine. Why did I turn down? Oh, it's cold. Let me go.
And here's the final look, besties. It's giving very much spring pastel and flowers, and I'm here for it. As always, I have all the products I use listed below in the description box. Comment below what you guys think of this scent. Would you wear it? Is this a spring vibe for you? Let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on my post notification bell so you can get notified with every upload. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
Susie.